ask a few questions, but before my going to all those questions, I'd like to ask you where the name of Melrose Credit Union came from.
Melrose Credit Union was chartered in 1922 in the Bronx, and the name of the area was the Melrose section, and therefore it was called Melrose Credit Union by its neighborhood.
Who established this credit union?
There was a group of men, Jewish men actually, who had some money and they decided to pool it together and use it to help families in the neighborhood. So they got together, and my grandfather was one of those men, and they formed...
What was his name?
His name was Jack Bucksbaum. They formed a group, but then they were told that it's not a legal thing to do in this country to have an informal lending group, but that there was a new thing out called a credit union, and they could get that, and it would serve the exact purposes of what they wanted.
Why they say it's not legal things to do
lending? To do lending in the United States, you need to be licensed.
Okay.
Licensed by the New York State Banking Department.
All right. I think there is another issue. Probably was that time. Maybe it's still, but I don't know. When you're talking about a regular bank, they have a special different kind of regulations, right?
Yes.
And with the bank, if you're going to bank, you must have a citizen already in place in order to apply for the mortgage or for the loan.
Correct.
But in the Melrose Credit, that's not always the case, right?
No, we deal with many immigrants here on a daily basis. We specialize in the taxi cab industry, which is, primarily an immigrant industry. And as long as you can establish residence, then really that's pretty much the basic requirement for having an account.
Can you tell me what's the mission of this credit union?
The mission is to provide loans to be used for, provident, I'm trying to get the exact words out, but basically we want to provide loans to our members to help them better their lives, and we also promote savings from the members' side. We pay a little bit higher dividends to help, prepare them for a better future. We're not for profit, and we are owned by the members, and that's generally the way it is with all credit unions.
It's interesting to know that financial institution also could be a non-for-profit, like our organization is non-profit.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
I have to translate a few words, if you don't mind, right? Я вот пригласила вас всех в это удивительное финансовое заведение, называется Melrose Credit Union, и поскольку я получила, так сказать, очень прекрасное отношение ко мне лично было тогда, когда мне нужно было получить второй моргидж. Я посчитала, что это очень важно, чтобы русская комьюнити знала о существовании этого заведения, которое было установлено почти что 100 лет тому назад эмигрантами, и это, значит, основная миссия этого финансового заведения, насколько я поняла со слов Алана Кауфмана, заключается в том, чтобы помогать членам этого кредит-юниона улучшить свою экономическую жизнь, так сказать. И в этом большое отличие этого финансового заведения от других финансовых заведений, поскольку вам не обязательно иметь сразу senior citizenship, и вы можете прийти и получить лон, невзирая на то, что есть у вас citizenship или нет. В этом очень большая разница от других банков. So I just say that the difference between other bank that if even you don't have as yet senior citizenship, right? So you're still able to apply for the loan.
Yes.
Right. Can you talk about the different program in the Melrose Credit Union, so people would have some idea?
As far as the products that we offer?
Right, right.
Along those lines, we are very similar to a bank. We have a regular savings account. We have CD accounts. We have a checking account here, which we call a share draft account, but in effect it's a checking account. We make loans for many, many reasons. I stated earlier the taxi cab and black car industry is our primary, it's our niche industry, but not by any means the only type of loans that we make here. We have small business loans. We have real estate loans, a very large real estate portfolio, and we really excel in the real estate industry. We also do offer insurance through our brokerage upstairs, which is very convenient to a lot of members to have an insurance brokerage right in the same building as the credit union. We have safe deposit boxes. We have IRA accounts. We're very similar to what you would find in a bank.
Okay, let me ask you, you just mentioned small business. In our Russian community, so many people going to develop small business. But sometimes it's very hard to get the loan for the small business. So can you tell me if the people who are thinking of getting a loan, do they have to develop a proposal, plan, how they're gonna
well, in
pay back?
any type of financial institution that's going to provide funding, and even this is true if we go through the SBA, which is the Small Business Association, right. The number one thing they're going to require is a business plan.
Right.
And it's not a bad idea for any business to develop one, and it's not all that difficult. It can be really just a couple of pages,
right.
With some financial projections about where you expect the business to go.
Is anyone in your institution helping to develop this plan?
No. Usually you would work with your accountant on that type of plan.
Okay. How about the real estate mortgage? Is it the competition for the mortgage within all those banks is so high?
We manage. It is very high in that arena. But what we do here is we take a pulse of the industry and we check the rates, and we always make sure that Melrose is within the top 5 lenders in terms of rates. Now, there's other advantages to coming here besides rate. We have an in-house attorney. Which means there's no bank attorney fee here. Mm-hmm. We provide a more personalized experience. People deal with the senior members of the bank when they come here for loans.
Right.
Our fees and points are always less than you would pay anywhere else.
But the people who apply for the real estate mortgage still need their own attorney.
Yes, in most cases they do. Not in a refinance situation, but in a purchase situation, they would need an attorney. In a refinance situation, you don't need an attorney. Our attorney is fine to handle that.
Okay. Я задала некоторые вопросы касательно как получить, значит, лон, если вы хотите развивать свой бизнес, значит. Здесь есть возможность получить этот лон, но вы должны иметь хорошо разработанный план, который будет говорить о том, как вы будете выплачивать этот лон. Без этого плана вы не можете получить никакие деньги. И также, значит, здесь говорится о том, что здесь вы можете получить моргидж для дома, значит, по значительно ниже, чем в больших банках rates, и значит, здесь вы не платите поинты, что это очень большое имеет значение, потому что вы сохраняете, так сказать, большую сумму для себя. Basically, I'd like to find out from you how long it takes the time to get the mortgage and for the house. Do we have to wait? The people have to wait months and months for approval?
No, we generally can approve somebody within a day. It's not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
There are issues involved with mortgage loans that inherently make it take a little while. You need to search to find out the liens on the property.
Right.
But we wouldn't take any longer than anywhere else, and usually it's more a function of when the borrowers are ready to go than when we're ready to go.
Okay, I like to find out if the person had bad credit, how much chance he has to get the mortgage or loan.
Well, we have programs.
Right. Okay.
We have programs that can work with both the better credit member and the lower credit member here. We won't discriminate against one or the other, and if someone doesn't fit into one program, we'll find a program that will work for them.
Okay, that's good to know, because most of the time when the people have poor credit, they're not even trying to get the mortgage or loan because they feel that
it's discouraging.
Right.
Yeah.
And they feel that what's the point of
As a matter of fact, we just approved a new product today that would help, all but the really the lowest of scores.
Okay.